Hi friends, we are now going to see about logic gates. Logic gates are the basic building blocks of any digital system. It is an electronic circuit having one or more than one input and only one output. The relationship between input and an output is based on certain logic. Based on this, logic gates are named as and or not gates, etc. First, we are going to see about AND gate IC7408. It performs a logical multiplication commonly known as AND function. The output is high when both the inputs are high. The output is low when any one of the inputs is low. And a dot is used to represent AND function. Logic diagram, and it is the truth table for AND. Next we are going to see OR gate IC7432. The OR gate performs a logical addition commonly known as OR function. The output is high when any one of the input is high. The output is low when both the inputs are low. This is how it is represented with plus. Logic diagram. This is the truth table for OR gate. NOT gate IC7404. NOT gate is also known as inverter. The output is high when the input is low. The output is low when the input is high. And this is how it is represented with a bar. Logic diagram. Truth table. NAND gate IC7400. It's a contradiction of AND and NOT. The output is high when both inputs are low and any one of the inputs is low. The output is low when both the inputs are high. This is how it is represented. Logic diagram. Truth table. NOR gate IC7402. NOR gate is a contradiction of AND, OR and NOT. The output is high when both the inputs are low. The output is low when one or both inputs are high. And this is how it is represented. Logic diagram. Truth table. XOR gate IC7486. The output is high when any one of the input is high. The output is low, both the inputs are low and both the outputs are high. And this is how it is represented. Logic diagram. Truth table. XOR gate IC7410. The output is high when one of the inputs is high. The output is low when both the inputs are low and both the inputs are high. This is how it is represented. Logic gate. Truth table. First we are going to do AND stimulation. The switches A and B are the inputs and the bulb will be the output. First A is activated. Now both A and B are activated, the bulb glows. Next we are going to see OR gate. 0, 0, the output is 0. 1, 0, the output is 1. 1, 1, the output is 1. Next NOT. 0, the output is 1. 1, the output is 0. Next NAND. Both the output is 0. The input is 1. 1, 0, 1. 1, 1, 0. Next NOR. 0, 0, 1. 1, 1, 1, 0, 1. 1, 1, 0. XOR 0 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0. Next XNOR 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 1. Hey guys, now we are going to see about off adder and full adder. First, we are going to see off adder. Off adder is a combinational circuit, needs two binary inputs and two binary outputs. The input variable designated the adjunct and addend bits. The output variable produces the sum and carry. The off adder can be implemented with an exclusive OR and AND gate, and their IC numbers are AND IC7408 or IC7432. And this is the truth table, and this is a K map for off adder. Sum A bar B plus B A B bar, carry equal to A B. Circuit diagram of off adder. Next, we are going to see full adder. Full adder is a combinational circuit that performs the arithmetic sum of input. It consists of 3 inputs and 3 outputs. Full adder is useful to add 3 bits at a time. In full adder, some output will be taken from XOR gate and carry output will be taken from OR gate. And XOR ID for IC is 7486 or IC7432. Full adder is made using 2 off adder, and this is the truth table for full adder. As you can see, we are taking 3 number of inputs and outputs has been shown as carry and sum. K map. And this is the circuit diagram for full adder. Next, we are going to see the stimulation of off adder. 2 inputs are connected and 2 outputs are being connected, and is named as A, B for inputs and some carry for output. Now B is activated, the sum is 1 and carry is 0. A is activated and B is deactivated, carry is 0. Both are activated, the carry is 1, sum is 0. Next, we are going to see full adder with 2 off adder, 3 inputs that are A, B, C and 2 outputs, sum and carry. Now all are in low state. C is high, sum is 1. B is high, sum is 1. Now B, C is high and A is low, the carry is 1. Now A is high, B and C is low, the sum is 1. Now A and C is high and B is low, the carry is 1. Now A and B are high and C is low, the carry is 1. A, B, C are high, both the sum and carry is 1. Now we are going to see about off subtractor and full subtractor. First, we are going to see about off subtractor. The off subtractor is constructed by using exclusive OR and AND gate. The off subtractor has 2 inputs and 2 outputs. The outputs are difference and borrow. The difference can be applied using exclusive OR gate. Borrow output can be implemented using an AND gate and an inverter. And we are going to say that AND gate are going to have IC7408 and exclusive OR gate IC number is 746. Next, we are going to see the truth table of subtractor, and this is the K map of subtractor. and circuit diagram. Next we are going to see about a full subtractor. The full subtractor is a combination of exclusive OR and OR NOT gates. In full subtractor, the logic circuit should have 3 inputs and 2 outputs. The two of subtractor put together gives a full subtractor. The first of subtractor will be C and AB. The output will be the difference output of a full subtractor. The expression AB assembles the borrow output of the full subtractor, and the second term is inverter, the difference of output of first exclusive OR. This is the truth table of full subtractor, as you can see here, and this is the K map, and this is the circuit diagram. Now this is the stimulation. Now B is high and A is low. Both the output are high. Now A is high, B is low. The difference is high. Borrow is low. Now both the values are high. Both the outputs are low. We are going to see full subtractor. Now A, B, C are low. Difference and borrow is low. Now C is high. Difference and borrow is high. Now B is high. Difference and borrow is high. Now BC is high. The borrow is low. Borrow is high and difference is low. A is high. Difference is high. Borrow is low. AC is high. Both the output is low. BC is high. Borrow is low. Both the output is low. A and B are high. Difference and borrow is low. A, B, C are high. Both difference and borrow is high. Hi, now we are going to see about code conversion, binary to gray and gray to binary. First of all, I will let you know what is meant by code. Code is a symbolic representation of discrete informations. There are different types of codes used here, and now we are going to see about a binary to gray code conversion. It's a very simple process, and there are few steps to do this. I am going to tell what are the steps. The MSB, the most significant bit of the gray code, will be exactly equal to the first bit of the given binary number, and the second code will be exclusive OR of the first and second bit of the given binary number. That is, if the bits are same, the result will be 0, and if they are different, the result will be 1. The third bit of the gray code will be equal to the exclusive OR the second and third bit of the given binary number. Thus, the binary and gray code conversion goes on. Next, I am going to say what are all the variables used here. There are 4-bit combination assigned to binary code to the gray, and the input variables are defined as B3, B2, B1 and B0, and the output is defined as G3, G2 and G1 and G0. And this is the truth table for binary to gray conversion, and the K map for binary to gray G3 and G2, and this is for G1 and G0, and this is the circuit diagram. And now we are going to see about gray to binary conversion. Gray to binary conversion is again a very simple and easy process. So I'm going to say what are the steps are being followed here, and the most significant bit of the binary number will be equal to the most significant of gray code. If the second gray bit is 0, the second bit of binary bit will be same as the previous on or the first bit. If the gray bit is 1 and the second binary bit will alter. If it was 1, it will be 0, and if it was 0, and it will be 1. And this step is continued for all the bits to gray code to binary code conversion. Next, and we are going to see about what are the inputs and output variables. The same process, the 4-bit combination assigns to gray to binary code. There are 4 inputs and 4 outputs. The input variables are defined as G3, G2, G1 and G0, and the output variables are defined as B3, B2 and B0. And this is the truth table for gray to binary conversion, and this is a K-map for B3 and B2 and B1 and B0. And this is the circuit diagram. Now we are going to see the simulation of binary to gray conversion. B3, B2, B1 and B0 are the inputs, and G3, G2, G1 are the outputs. Now B0 is activated, G0 is high, other are low. Now B1 is activated, G1 is high, other are low, and G0 is also high. Now B1 and B0 is high, G1 is high and other are low. B2 is activated, G2 and G1 is high, other are low. B2 and B0 is activated, G2, G1, G0 is high, G3 is low. B2, B1, B0 is activated, G2 is high, other are low. Now B3 is activated, B2 is low, B1 is low, B0 is low. The output G3, G2 is high. Now B0 and B3 is high, the output G3, G2, G0 is high, G1 is low. Now B1 is activated, the output G3, G2, G1 is high, and BO is deactivated, all the outputs are activated, that means high. GO is deactivated, G3, G2, G1 is high. All the inputs are activated. Now B1 is deactivated and BO is also deactivated. G3 and G1 is high. BO, B3, B2 is high. G3, G1, GO is high. G2 is low. Now 3, 2 and 1 is high, and G3 and GO is high. All the 4 are activated. G3 is high, others are low. Now we are going to see gray to binary simulation. G0, G1, G2 and G3 are the inputs. B0, B1, B2 and B3 are the outputs. Now G0 is activated, B0 is high and the other are low. Now G2 and is high and G0 is high, B1 and B2 is high. Other are low. G1, G2, G3 are high, B0, B1, B3 are high, and other are low in output. G3 is high, all the outputs are high. Hi everyone, we are going to see what is meant by encoder and decoder. An encoder is a digital circuit that performs inverse operation of a decoder. An encoder has two n input lines and n output lines. In encoder, the output line generates the binary code corresponding to the input lines. Next, we are going to see combinational design procedure. As you all know, it's a combinational circuit that performs the reverse operation of an decoder. Therefore, the encoder encodes two n input lines with n bits. Next, we are going to see the truth table for this, and this is the logic diagram of encoder. Next, we are going to see decoder. A decoder is a multiple input, multiple output logic circuit which converts coded input into coded output, where input and output codes are different. The input code generally has fewer bits than the output code. Each input code word produces a different output code. That is, there is one-to-one mapping can be expressed in the truth table. Next, this is the procedure for a decoder. First, we have to determine the number of input lines and the output from the specification, and derive the truth table for each of the output based on their relationship between the input. And we have to simplify the expression for each output, and we have to draw the logic diagram that represent simplified Boolean expression. And this is the output table for decoder, truth table, and this is a circuit diagram. And we are going to see the simulation of encoder. Y7, Y6, Y4, Y3, Y2 and Y1 are input. Y1 is high, C is high, other are low. Y7 is high, output are high, all outputs are high. Y4 is high, A is high, and other outputs are low. Y6 is high, A and B is high, and C is low. Now we are going to see the decoder simulation. A, B, C are the inputs. D1, D2 and D3 are the outputs. Here D1, D2, D3 are activated. That means high. Here now E is activated. The output D0, D1, D2, D3 are high. Now B is activated. Now D0, D2, D3 are high. Now A is activated. D0, D1, D3 are high. D2 is low. Again A and B is high. D0, D1, D2 are high, and D3 is low.